For the longest time, there was an invisible, silent force keeping me where I was, living paycheck to paycheck, no matter how hard I seemed to work. Then in my late 20s, I met a mentor who had become a successful hedge fund manager, starting out as a river guide, and shared some mindsets with me that helped him achieve massive, truly massive abundance in his life. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about here today, so let's get right into it. It was Einstein who said, "The mind cannot solve a problem from the level of mind that created it." We get stuck oftentimes in what I call the survival paradigm. David Hawkins talks about this in his map of human consciousness. This lower level of consciousness that many people seem to be stuck in and are essentially raised to take part in from the time that they enter social constructs, from the time they enter institutions like schools, start learning about the way they think the world works or the way they're told the world works, social conditioning that's given to them by friends and family. These all play a big part in our beliefs around money. And now, if we have old beliefs around money, even though if we've consciously made the choice now that we want to create abundance in our life, that we want to create material wealth in our life and see the purpose of it, we'll continually be blocked from achieving that due to these blocked beliefs, these hidden beliefs that silently work in the background in the depths of your subconscious mind, that womb of your reality. So, how do we move beyond the survival paradigm? These lower level emotions, and emotions play a big part in this, that block us from receiving opportunities to bring more abundance into our life. The thing here is your old beliefs. These societal beliefs, societal conditioning, most likely from your parents that you inherited, that make you think about money in a certain way. Now, money is either going to be your God or your devil. What I mean by that is money, if money was your devil or your God, that was the way in which you perceived money. So, if money was your devil, you were probably raised by your parents thinking money is evil. Money is inherently a bad thing. That people who have a lot of money are inherently evil people. And this is a sort of a belief that I held for a little while as well, because I think a lot of cultures inherently teach this as well. That's bad to receive, and this makes us closed off to receiving abundance. This makes us refuse money when it comes to us, and when we show money that we don't want it, we essentially repel it away, right? The other way you might know if money's your devil is if you're looking around thinking, oh, this is expensive, this is expensive, this is expensive. Everything just seems too expensive for you. And maybe if you want to think in like realistic, practical terms, maybe there was an item that you didn't have the money for. But you convince yourself it's expensive and it's out of your reach. And people continually do this, right? And I used to do this too. And it's easy to do that when you have things like inflation making things actually, you can see before your eyes, more expensive. But when you perceive it as expensive and out of reach for you, realize that you're making money your devil. This is not something that um, is going to bring more abundance into your life. The other side of this is money is your God. You worship money. When money comes into your life, you think of it as the solver of all problems. You almost evangelize people who have a lot of money. You look at expensive or you look at high priced items and think, wow, that person must be amazing because they have a lot of money. This is another way to think about money, and equally both ways are toxic. The truth about money is that it's neither. It's neither good or bad. Money is a power, just like electricity. You can use electricity to light up a whole city. Or if you mismanage electricity, you don't know how to use it, you can burn down your house, right? Now, the next thing to realize here is your thoughts about money, what just stems from these two sides of belief, creates a waveform. Literally a wave, like your brain creates a wave. And your emotions, your deeply seated emotions that come from these beliefs around money, attach to these thought forms, which then create something called a feeling. And your overall feeling, your combination of thoughts and emotions around money, is what will dictate whether you attract money towards you attract opportunities towards you, you attract abundance, or you repel all those things away and they're completely out of your sight because you can only see what you believe and perceive. There's actually a neural pathway in your brain called the reticular activating system, and it operates off literally the things that you can believe, and it forms your perception around those beliefs. And so if you believe that money is easy to get and everybody can be abundant and that money is neither your god or your devil, it's just a power, you'll begin to see opportunities emerging for you where you can take advantage of, and you will because you believe those things will bring more money into your life, therefore bringing more money into your life. And in this way, you are the cause of your reality. You are not the sufferer of effects like many people think. You see, many people think about reality backwards. They think of it from the plane of effects where things are happening. But reality is just an illusion. It really is. And that's why you could have two people that grew up in the same environment that end up having completely different lives because they chose different beliefs. Many people stuck in the survival paradigm suffer the effects of experiencing reality. They live in the plane of effects. Things are happening to me. Oh, I got a ticket. Oh, I got my bills. Oh, I got my rent. I got all these things I need to worry about. Oh, those things are so out of my reach. They're too expensive. Otherwise, the other side of it is the plane of cause. All your negative thoughts and negative beliefs and intense emotions around money live in the mental plane, which is where everything is caused. And when you have these emotions, when you haven't dealt with these beliefs, and you're suffering all these effects, realize that you're planting seeds that are then going to bear fruits that you do not want. Like a man who has an apple tree in their backyard, and the apples are always falling from the tree, and it's growing a shit ton of apples. And this man is just eating these apples, talking about how much he hates apples, right? Just cut down the tree. So realize you are the cause of your reality. You can create as you are created. And if you deal with these beliefs, if you start to figure out, is money my God or my devil? Do I worship money? Do I look at it as the panacea, the solver of all problems in my life? Or do I look at money as something inherently evil that I need to stay away from? Answer down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Until next time, peace.